Homeland Security invade your house.
You got problems.
With dudes with guns and body armor.
Someone said that they weren't there to take stuff, they were there to delete everything. Like the real people that were in there, you know.
Oh,
like
that's funny.
With Epstein.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's fun. Of course. There's layers upon layers. They never end. There's just layers upon layers upon layers. Like, you got a wild party. You also have those celebrity environments where celebrities all get together, and there's so many of them, you know, in these wild parties. And if you got a wild party and P. Diddy puts on that wild party and, you know, he sets everybody up.
The Kardashians are mixed up in this, that there's some documents, there's some proof, evidence that people were being drugged and then things were being recorded, videotaped, and then that was used against executives or individuals to get further in their deals. What can you shed on that topic?
Hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
When you have a scene like this, you gotta bring bosses with you. As you see, it's female friendly. We got a ladies and female. She's butt ball. That's what I call it, raw dog. I'm not jumping the tongue myself. You know, once everybody gets out, you know, just me and the lady. This is my scene. I'm used to this type of thing. You know.
Yo, this feels like Epstein list part 2, but this one, even messier. A supposed list of celebrities tied to P. Diddy's Freakoff parties has leaked online, and it's causing major chaos. We're talking huge names like Leonardo DiCaprio, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Paris Hilton, and even Justin Bieber. And get this, some of them are already rushing to wipe their social media accounts clean. This list is outrageous, and fans are absolutely stunned. But here's the kicker. It's not just about a party gone sideways. There are whispers of secret gay rituals behind the scenes, and the scandal is shaking every corner of Hollywood. Usher and Pink deleted their posts from X, and now there's serious speculation that Justin Bieber may have been one of Diddy's victims. Don't take our word for it. Listen to what Bieber said himself.
Yeah, I would have, for sure, 100%. Yeah, it would have been no bueno. It was bad. I don't know if I'd be alive, for sure. It was dark. But I want to definitely tell my story so that if that resonates to anybody, that they can...
If you thought things had settled after Diddy's arrest, think again. This list just cracked open a whole new level of drama. So, who exactly made this viral list? From A-listers like Leonardo DiCaprio and Beyonce to surprising names like Howard Stern and Russell Brand. People are asking, what's real and what's pure speculation? And with celebrities acting shady and scrubbing posts, you got to wonder, what are they trying to hide? And it's not just the names. The rumors coming out of these freak-off parties are beyond disturbing. Alleged secret ceremonies, power plays, and claims that the truth runs deeper than anyone imagined. Stay tuned, because this scandal is about to explode in ways no one predicted. Diddy's wild freak-offs have always been infamous, but now things are taking a darker turn. What's the latest? Let's just say, they might not have been all glitz and fun after all. These new details are making everyone reevaluate what was really going down behind closed doors.
This is Diddy. Like, at a Diddy party, he's always gonna be turning up.
No face, no name, his voice distorted out of fear of retaliation over this.
Now apparently, a cocaine dealer, who chose to stay anonymous for obvious reasons, has made some insane claims about what he witnessed at one of Diddy's infamous Hamptons gatherings. He said things spiraled so far out of control that even he, a guy who's seen it all, had to leave. Here's how it allegedly played out. After a routine drug drop at Diddy's mansion, he found himself caught up in something far bigger than he expected. According to him, top-tier celebrities, including rappers he once admired, were part of what he called a drug-fueled orgy. The whole scene was so intense. He bailed almost immediately. We've all heard the hype around Diddy's legendary parties, right? His famous white parties in the Hamptons were iconic in the early 2000s, pulling big names from everywhere. But now, take a look at some of the footage from those white parties.
Like an hour left. So get extra comfortable, kids, because after that, y'all gotta go. It's a wrap for y'all, because this thing turns into something that when y'all get older, y'all don't want to come to. Okay? So, you know, let's just start to get our groove on a little bit. In an hour, we put the kids away. It's all good. All right, DJ, that's it. Let's do it.
But this anonymous source claims there was a much darker side to those glam events, especially the ones known as freakoffs. These weren't your typical A-list hangouts. As per court documents, they involve full-blown choreographed S__real performances, paired with drugs like ketamine, ecstasy, and more. And no, this isn't just baseless chatter. Homeland Security has already raided Diddy's homes in LA and Miami, tied to suspicions of S__ trafficking.
Julie, it's been a pretty exciting afternoon to say the least. We actually came in the convoy in the middle of all of it with hundreds of undercover officers in their vehicles and Bearcats. We got a tip and we're kind of standing by for a while. So I was really the only TV reporter here for about an hour and a half as this all unfolded on our station Fox 11. So we saw them jump out of the vehicles, put the crime scene tape up, and with huge guns basically go into one of the biggest celebrities.
This insider didn't name names, but said that after watching some well-known rappers in those scenes, he couldn't look at them the same. The combo of celebrity rappers, female stars, sex workers, and intense drug use created an atmosphere that left the dealer totally shaken. But what do these stars have to say for themselves? Let's dive into some of the wild things Hollywood celebs have shared over the years about Diddy's notorious parties. First up, Ashton Kutcher. Back in the day, Ashton and Diddy formed an unlikely friendship through their work with MTV. Ashton revealed that Diddy once told him he was off limits for pranks. He's also hinted in interviews about some unforgettable moments at Diddy's parties, but never gave specifics. Ashton clearly held back, and there's probably a reason why. Then there's Khloe Kardashian. She wasn't as reserved when spilling tea. In an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe casually mentioned being at one of Diddy's parties where, apparently, well, just as she started to explain, she cut herself off. Suspicious, right? Khloe came close to dropping the full story but kept it elegant, stopping Kourtney from digging deeper. Ellen DeGeneres, who's partied with Diddy a few times, also joked about his grand entrances at events, saying the party really started when Diddy arrived. She teased him during one of his show appearances. Nothing scandalous from her side, just playful digs. You can watch it yourself.
What time would your party start, let's say?
Like 9:30.
Really? That early?
Yeah.
I could make that.
Yeah.
But I could think of you of starting a party at like midnight. Like what time will it go till?
That's a different type of party.
Uh-huh.
It'll go from like 9:30 to like maybe 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock. And then, we have the top 2 floors of the hotel.
Mm-hmm. And then it will carry on there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then the after party.
Mm-hmm. No, I know about that.
Now, let's get into actress Jenny Mollen, who recently opened up about almost attending one of those infamous freak-offs. After Diddy's recent charges made headlines, Jenny revealed she was invited to his hotel room when she was just 19, but chose not to go. She even joked that she might have dodged a bullet that night, wondering if she could have ended up caught in one of those bizarre scenes. Take a look at what she had to say.
By the way, the Sean Puffy Combs thing, I just wanted to tell you guys that one time when I was like 19, I was in San Diego, and this guy came over and he's like, my boss wants to meet you. I had on this maroon button-up shirt, like a brick-colored red button-up cotton.
Usher? Oh! Usher has stories, no doubt. He used to live with Diddy as a teenager back in the 90s, and the stuff he witnessed left him stunned. He spoke about walking in on wild orgies and described Diddy's home as a place full of strange behavior. Let's just say Usher figured out early on that Diddy's lifestyle wasn't for everyone. In recent interviews, Usher has made it crystal clear that he'd never let his own kids near that kind of scene. See what he had to say.
To New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. It was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Then there's 50 Cent, who's never held back when throwing shade at Diddy. Even long before any of this came out, 50 wasn't feeling Diddy's vibe. He mentioned steering clear of those parties, calling them too bizarre for his taste. According to 50, celebs are staying quiet now because nobody knows what's on camera and what isn't.
You have something huge coming up, which is a documentary about P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Did he do it, right?
I know
he did it. You've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been.
Comedian Cat Williams saw it coming. Earlier this year, he said he avoided Diddy's parties like the plague, even turning down major offers to attend. On the flip side, Ray J, who's known Diddy for years, said he's never seen anything sketchy at those events, but added that everyone's experience is different. Kendra Wilkinson echoed that, saying she never saw anything inappropriate either, though she admitted others may have different stories. It's not just Hollywood watching Diddy's empire collapse. Now, LeBron James has been pulled into the mix, with fans buzzing over a viral photo that allegedly shows the NBA star in a maid's outfit. Yep, a maid's outfit. And the timing? Chaotic. That image surfaced just as Diddy was hit with serious charges, including S__ trafficking and racketeering. So what's LeBron's role in all this? Well, it's no secret that LeBron and Diddy have been tight for years. LeBron has praised Diddy's parties, even calling them legendary. You can watch him hype them up right here.
Diddy's parties, calling them legendary. See him praise the parties for yourself.
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
But now that these new allegations are out, fans are starting to question that friendship. The moment that photo went viral, social media blew up. People are debating whether the picture is even real, with comments like, "I honestly can't tell if this is real or not," taking over the feed. Some are even theorizing that the photo is part of some humiliation ritual. Yep, conspiracy theories are already flying, with people connecting the dots between celebrity culture and these shady rumors. Others are just straight up confused, saying, "OMG, is that real?" And please tell me this is AI. And what about LeBron? He's been totally silent. Not a word about the photo or the storm surrounding Diddy. People are noticing the silence. Even conservative commentator Candace Owens called him out, asking why LeBron, who always speaks on politics, hasn't said a thing this time. Is LeBron James going to weigh in on his friend's freakoffs? She asked, putting him on the spot. See her reaction here.
Party like a Diddy party. And so where is LeBron James, who has elected himself the mayor of speaking out when nobody cares to hear his opinion? Because if you're telling me that you use your platform to speak out when there are...
And let's not forget, back in April, there were rumors that LeBron's underage son was spotted hanging out with Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah, during spring break in Turks and Caicos. A video of them was going around but vanished fast. So yeah, people are watching how LeBron handles this, especially now that his connection with Diddy is under the spotlight. But y'all, this goes way deeper than you think. Over the years, Diddy has rubbed shoulders with people like Kamala Harris, Hillary Clinton, and even Barack Obama. Remember how he got super involved with the youth vote during Obama's 2008 campaign? He played a major role in energizing young black voters, and even backed Biden publicly in 2020, calling out Trump and demanding change. Watch Obama praise Diddy, and then Trump fire back.
Trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy. You know, he's a good friend of mine. He's a good guy.
He expects...
Is he a good guy?
I don't want to answer that question.
Oh, wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up.
But fast forward to...
But now that these disturbing charges have come to light, folks are wondering, were those political connections just cover for something darker? And it doesn't stop there. Diddy has even crossed into royal circles, partying with Prince William and Prince Harry, hanging with Oprah, and cozying up to Jennifer Lopez. He's been deep in the Hollywood elite, throwing wild bashes that are now being heavily questioned. Insiders claim Diddy uses fame and money to influence powerful people, even royalty and politicians, making himself untouchable. Sound familiar? Yeah, it mirrors exactly what we saw with Epstein and Weinstein. That's why this whole story is so disturbing. Check it out yourself. Now, reports say Diddy is on suicide watch as he awaits trial. And if history has taught us anything, just look at Ghislaine Maxwell. This is a major development. This entire situation is snowballing fast. While the charges against Diddy are already serious, this added political and celebrity layer just raises more questions about what's really been going on in the shadows. Now, I want to hear from y'all. What do you think is going to happen next in this insane case? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't yet, go watch our full breakdown of Diddy's downfall. Trust me, you don't want to miss it.